Moscow, please help me. I do observe Moscow to privilege of what I am. I see a Moscow pretty. Moscow I conquer, returning with force. I do, I come to, I must go on horse, or feet are riding my life of tragedy. I've got comfort, I've got reasons to joy, reasons to employ my life of which I go. You saw the rabbit, Daddy?
There.
Why?
It was there. Far from Mother Russia.
But
Look, another one. Why don't you shoot it?
I'll try. As I pull on my gun, I feel it run. I can feel it, the rabbit.
Well, there. Danger, danger, what do we come to? What do we wonder why? 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 We're outside of Moscow, before the deadly streets, before the circulating men out there. Our needs are none by the Moscow privilege of what we Moscow gain. From here I Moscow travel, and Moscow, my name. Throw something on the floor, pick another that you implore, hold it in the air, throw it again and don't care. That was two, and make sure they were for you. You can get up if you need to. We're returning to Moscow a third. Throw out the third on the ground. That's picking three things up off the ground now. That's a lot of work. This is called double taxes in receive and return. But we're services and servicing Alliance Pro. We're going to be servicing here. We're servicing right now the Alliance Pro system. I got three things on the ground. I threw them. I can't toss them to it. I didn't just drop them. I made a thing out of it. But you're fine. You just did three things. You did it. Now, we all did this. Let's pick up one of them. I'm picking up the third thing I threw. It's the closest thing to me. And I'm going to throw it again. Oh, I did the work. I threw it again. I'm going to get it again. Okay. I got it. I'm going to throw it by the first thing I threw. I'm going to try to hit it. Hey, I got it. I'm going to grab the first thing and the second thing. Or the third thing, rather. And I'm not going to throw it any further. It's going to be loud. But what do you know? There's something on the floor still. So I have to have something for someone to pick up that looks normal. That's part of the game of life here in Moscow's treasure of Russia. Russia will have life, Moscow doesn't. Olivia is in Moscow right now. So I'm going to throw something else on the floor, by this second one. And I'm going to go pick up that second one. Because that third one that I threw, that I've been throwing around, is now what I pick up. Every time. I'm never going to pick it up again. Because where is that going to be put, but not in the garbage? I think it will be. And I'm going to take it out of the garbage. I'm looking for it. Now, sorry, I messed up there for saying you think. So let's put it in the garbage right now and take it out. So I'm going to put it in the garbage. Garbage is clean. Otherwise, I'd change the bag. Really, yes. I'll change the bag because it'd be gross, and that's just gross to have. Now, I've thrown it in the garbage and I take it out. It was on top here. So perhaps I play the game on a smart day. The garbage is filled. Not quite adequate if you're trying to do that. So maybe you fill the garbage up and then you play. Because then you're still in sync of what you're doing next. So what we're doing is taking our mask out, throwing it in the garbage. So I'm going to throw it back on the ground. Because I took it all. And what we wonder is what it's going to do. But I do have this first thing that I threw.
And it doesn't matter what it is, it's anything. I'm going to use this though. That's the problem. It shouldn't matter if I'm going to use it or not, be paper. But isn't this something you were going to use, or is it? Well, I happen to have a marijuana tube and a Bic lighter, and another Bic lighter. Well, I'll tell you, we're Bic in Moscow. And with federal guarantee and access, I can get in with marijuana. They don't allow marijuana within its borders, but they do if it's in Hope of Moscow. That means it's going to actually move to them. So we can actually do this for them. So what we have is that lighter, the Bic lighter. I'm sorry I told you what it was, too. It's what I grabbed. So I throw that, and I pick up the tube, and I throw it at the Bic lighter, and I pick up the tube, and I throw it at the Bic lighter. Pick up the tube, throw it at the Bic lighter, get closer, closer, closer. Okay, I keep hitting it on it. I got an instrument now. Cool, now I got an instrument. So now I got the lighter on my thigh, and I've got the tube, and I'm hitting it. Always hit it the second on when you do this one. When you start, always hit it. That's your instrument. Hitting it is your instrument, and that's instrumenting. Just so you know, hitting something, hitting an object. Leaving it is instrument. Hitting it is instrumenting, and instrumenting backwards is sliding it. So sliding it and hitting at the same time will be instrumenting instrumental, or instrumenting backwards. Instrumental, we're making it pop, but come up. That one I did on purpose because I had a tube open. But okay, so what I know is long vase sounds more instrumental to me, and I'll never remember this. But now I've got the trap. I've got the ability to play with this instrument now that I'm hitting with too, so it's not a weapon. We had it as a weapon before, just so you know. When you're hitting an object to make an instrument, or instrumentalize, I forget the words now, what you have is an immediate attack, a build-up to it. So now you can whip it out on someone else. So now you know the whip and the draw. But it's not a knife, it's a toy. And so you can be very dark and evil. So we're taking over Moscow real quick. And what we know is we're doing this, so I'm going to throw the lighter back down, and I'll throw the tube back on it. That's a fun game. Oh, I missed. I really missed too. I got the other lighter. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Let's see. I'll try to hit the tube. No, it's going to hit the box. Oh, yes, I'll get all three of them. Okay. So, eventually, I'm doing this all day, and it's a nice, good, sober activity, but I'm doing it with logic and thought. I'm trying to mess with people. Now, to notice, I'm trying to take Moscow. It's always been a dream and a goal to take it. But yeah, so eventually, 6 hours later, my mom comes in. What are you doing? I'm playing Ramskuka. Ramskuka? What is that? Well, here, I'll show you. It's this. And I throw it, and I made it up. But he wouldn't say that, would he? He threw the lighter at the tube and hit twice. That's nice. You should play. And he leaves it out right there. And she says, oh, and he leaves. And he leaves her with the option to do whatever she's going to do. He comes back, and it's still there. Oh, you didn't do it. Well, that's okay. I'll be done with Ramskuka. I want a new game. Because we're slowly coming alive. We're like cement. Okay? Things we can do. So, this nice, good, stable reality I'm giving you. And what we have is Ramskuka. So I'm picking them all up again, but I'm going to leave the yellow lighter and throw the grey lighter up and get closer, closer, closer. Yeah, closer, closer, closer. Now they're humping for some reason. So I'm a hit with it, but they're hump friends because they're the same one. The same thing's hump. So I learned that. Same thing's hump. If you make them hump. Interesting. I want a tube. What else is tube? So I have a tube. Okay, but a plastic tube. So, yeah, my pipe. And so wood would make sense. So, but why am I making it hump? Well, plastic and wood might be a good combo, maybe not. But now I learn style. Okay? Now, I'm learning style, but I'm hitting the plastic tube on the pipe. But should I stick the tube in the pipe? I do that. And I need to clean my pipe now, I realized. But then I'm going to stick it in there. I'm going to clean my pipe. So that's that officiate. So I became an official of pipe cleaning duty. That was very easy to do because I have a strong cement standing in it. Concrete near, but it'll never go concrete, yeah? Now, how I get in is through Russia. I pick up the pipe and I swear, F you! And I drop something, a duty I have. I didn't have a duty with the other stuff. I just picked it up. It was stuff that was there already. It's like I'm in someone's house. And that's what you learn to be like. Oh yeah, you learn what you can play with. And this is something I can pick up. It gets communistic very quickly. So I threw the pipe on the ground, whatever. I'm gonna get up. But where I'm going to go is back to the pipe. I'm angry now. I'm angry because this art form is holding me to this device. I'm here headed to this pipe. I have to clean something. But, oh, a stick. I see a stick here. It was leaned up against my table. Okay, perfect. And so I have it, and I have it like a bat over my shoulder. And what I do is I hit the pipe a little bit, up and playing like hockey with it. Oh, I don't want to break it. I realize that. Humping, wood. I can tell contact, but same things. Perhaps. But what do I also know? The common logic here, that I know speak English. So they might not know how to speak English there. So that's our problem. So what do we know? The same material can touch, I think, but they don't want to. They're magnetic in a different way. Okay? Meaning I don't want to hold it there. It won't hold there, it won't hold there. But the same, yeah, look at that. The light is on top of each other even still. Okay, the plastic, not on top of each other, but they are making an equal sign. The plastic is probably causing up or down. Now, why is that? I don't know what plastic is yet. So, some direction, because they're on top of each other, is the force going. So I drop the stick. Okay, good. Now I pick up the pipe. No, I don't want to do it, you think? I do. Okay. I hesitated. I saw money on the ground too. So it meant I could have done something different. There was a different option and I failed. So, in this case, I failed the Moscow Challenge. So that's what I did. So I got a score of 12, I think. So how far you get, it's a score you give yourself. But Putin, you played the game, it's a good game. Rumschula. Not Rumschula. No, Rumschula. Okay, this is never gonna get clean. So I say, well, I have to do work for it. This tool has to be thrown away. It's worthless. So I throw it away. Even though I was gonna leave it out, I'm the one who ends up taking care of it. So now I'm my mother. Oh my goodness! What is this stick doing on the ground? I pick up the stick, and I think, something dumb does this. And I can live on my own in a house by myself for 14 years before someone finds me. Well, I'll be a man, a grown man, and no one will know I'm in there. Yeah, I don't leave it. Confinement can be done quite easily. But it's not about confinement, it's about isolation, dissolvement. Now, it's if you're stuck in space and you get stuck out there forever, it's coming back. You actually do come back. But let's not plan for it. It's not a fun game. So, Moscow, oh, I've got grapes there. I shouldn't eat them, I should throw them away. Rapa. And so we don't know what to do, you think. We know exactly what to do. Throw stuff on top of stuff. And that's what we're doing. And that is the art of Moscow. To throw things on top of things and find what is like. By it will repel and separate them and put something that it is like in between them somehow and do not break anything. Meaning, well, 3 couches would go next to each other. But the first 2 couches would go next to each other. Okay, 2 other couches. And I'll separate them. And I'll say, bring in that 3rd couch. That's like it. And set it in here. Okay. Now, what do I know? I cannot fail this. There is no ability to say I'm causing momentum up. Because I put three things together by separating, I now have atomic mass physics. Now you tell me who runs Moscow when they event. Say, I have done this. I have done this one time. I'm not going to do more than one. Unless I do it on accident. I realize I've done this. And they say, you're okay, my friend. Comrade now. Because you realize you're fake. We watch people do this all day. It worries us. Are they slaves? I was comfortable doing this. What am I? Well, you're alive.